Ranking the best running backs in Madden 25. And boys, we're back here with another tier list update. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the running back position. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, right before we do go ahead and jump into the new cards, I do want to say if there are any new Team of the Week running backs that are coming out today, I will be covering those at the end of the video. And also, I want to take a look at the old tier list real quick because I think running back has changed so much, especially with this zero chill drop. And for me, I'm going to go ahead and keep this Icky Woods in the A tier, and everyone else is going to drop 2 tiers. The reason why this card is staying in the A tier for me is that 0 AP tank X factor I think is actually really valuable. So now this is what the tier list is looking like before we get into the new cards. Now the first card we got today is DeAndre Swift's Stocking Stuffer. This card starts off at an 87, and by upgrading him with the upgrade token potentially in the store, he can get up to a 93, but honestly his spot, no matter if he's the 93 or the 87, for me it's going to stay the same, and I'll explain why. So at the 93, he's going to have 94 speed, 94 excel, 95 agility, good juke, good break tackle, really good receiving back stats as well. And if you're curious, at the 87, he still does have 91 speed with 90 acceleration. The break tackle and all those stats get a little bit worse, and the catching and short route running is still good on this card. But I think this card is absolutely amazing and one of the best, if not the best running back in the game with the upgrade token because of this right here, this tier 2 bucket where he can potentially get running back apprentice for 0. I think that is insanely valuable. Now, say you're running How About Master, I think things like goal line back help you score in the red zone a little bit. I like that. I like matchup nightmare on the running back. I also don't hate grab and go either. I think this card can get some great abilities, and it's all 0 AP. And for that reason, DeAndre Swift is going to go ahead and start off in the S tier. Right after that, we get another upgradable card right here. It's CMC from the Field Pass, and this card starts off at the 86, and with upgrade tokens through the season store, season tickets, can get up to the 94. I believe you can get him up to the 93 right now, and this card has 92 speed, 93 acceleration on the 94 with really good like ball carrier stats like change of direction, break tackle, the short route running, the catching is amazing. He is an elite level receiving back, but the issue on this card, or the weakness I guess I would say, is the fact that he doesn't really get any discounts, right? Which at this point we're starting to get so many, it's like, you know, he would be a non-ability player for me, and he's not bad. I just think this CMC card is more along lines like a B tier caliber player compared to Icky Woods with the 0 AP tank as well. And now right after that we get Isaac Guerrero right here, and this card is 6 foot 221 with 90 speed, 92 acceleration. This card really doesn't have the best break tackle, but decent catching, decent short route running. Another card with no discounts. I think this card is actually just a very solid running back in the game. I don't think he's crazy by any means. I think either D or C for him, and for me, I'm gonna go ahead and place him in the D tier. And right after that we get Jaylen Warren. Now, I have very similar thoughts on Jaylen Warren in the previous card, Isaac Guerrero. This card is 5'8", 215, 89 speed, 92 acceleration, this time with pretty decent break tackle and also decent catching, decent short route running. Another card with no discounts. It's either F or slightly in D for me, and I'm going to slightly put him in the D tier. We also get Brian Robinson right here, 91 overall blitz card. He is 6'1", 228 with 90 speed, 91 acceleration, really high break tackle at 90. This time, obviously not a really good receiving back. For me, I think Brian Robinson is like literally right by Isaac Guerrero. They're kind of like the opposite of each other. Like Brian Robinson isn't really good receiving back, but has good break tackle. Isaac Guerrero doesn't have good break tackle, but he can slightly catch. So I like them right by each other. And now for the rest of the video, we got 92 pluses, and the first one is Dolphins great Ricky Williams, and this card is 5'10", 230 with 91 speed, 92 acceleration, and this time decent catching, decent short route running. The break tackle is also pretty high at 91. I just feel like this card is just kind of like okay in this game though. For me, Ricky Williams is going to be someone that makes the C tier. I think he's right by like Chuba Hubbard. I like these guys in B tier a little bit better. Kind of disappointed with how they statted Ricky Williams. After that though, we do get Marcus Allen, and Marcus Allen is 6'2", 210. I do like the taller running backs in the game. I feel like they run a little bit better routes. 92 speed, 90 acceleration on the card with good juke, spin, trucking, break tackle, change of direction. Everything's great from these ball carrier stats, and decent catching of 75. Doesn't have the best route running, which usually when he gets a card, he actually does have good route running. And again, no discounts on this card, but Marcus Allen, I like this card a little bit more than Ricky. I'm gonna go ahead and slightly place him in the B tier. Now after that, we get one of 2 fullbacks we're gonna cover today, and Keith Byers, I love this card, man. He is 6'4", 238. Again, I talked about the taller running backs with Marcus Allen. This is a card you can just play at running back, by the way. 92 speed, 92 acceleration with good break tackle of 85, and this time you can't see his catching or short route running, but he does have good catching and really good short route running. Like, he can do both, and he is probably my favorite card in this B tier. He's going to slightly miss A for me, and I really like the card. Like, I really do. I debated on him potentially being A tier, and I just think Icky Woods is better because of the fact that he gets 0 AP tank, and he's also a big body running back, and he just has that over Keith Byers. So for that reason, Byers is going to be B for me. After that, we get back-to-back Tiki Barbers. First one, 92 Tiki right here with 91 speed, 93 acceleration. He's 5'10", 205 with good juke, good break tackle at 91, really good short route running at 90. So just overall, a really solid receiving back. This card does not get discounts. And we'll just cover the 93 right by him. And again, it's like +1 for all the core ratings. But the big thing is the 93 overall does get a discount ability. He goes ahead and gets matchup nightmare for 1, which I feel like is okay. Like I like the 0 AP tank a little bit more. For me, the 92 Tiki Barber is going to be right by Ricky Williams in the C tier, and the 93. Okay, does he make the jump into A because of 1 AP matchup nightmare? Like, man, it's a little bit tough for me. It's either B or it's A for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just slightly put him in the B tier, man. I may move him up, but matchup nightmare for 1, I don't feel like that's good enough to make A tier. Like, I think 0 AP tank is a lot better. After that, we get Adrian Peterson, and Adrian Peterson has 93 speed, 92 acceleration, 6'1", 220 with good juke, good break tackle, and even decent catching and short route running. The one weakness on this AP card is the fact, again, he doesn't get discounts, but from a core rating standpoint, he is absolutely phenomenal. Like, if core ratings were the only thing that matters in this game, I think he'd be an easy addition to A. Like, I think objectively, he's better than everyone in B. I like Icky Woods more because of 0 AP tank. This is a really tough card for me to rank. Like, maybe we have to drop everyone down again because I feel like there's a little bit of a gap right here. Like, AP is like so good from a core rating standpoint. We're also going to have some team diamonds as well that I don't quite think are S tier. So we may drop everyone. I'm going to keep AP right here. And it's literally like the same thing with Jamal Charles. Like, he's 5'11", 199, 93 speed, 93 acceleration with good juke, really good break tackle. Again, good catching, good short route running. Weakness on the card, doesn't get any discounts right now, but phenomenal from a core rating standpoint. Jamal Charles is going to be in this A tier as well for me. And it's like 3 cards in a row that I have very similar thoughts on. Team of the week, Saquon Barkley has 93 speed, 92 acceleration with 90 juke, 94 break tackle with decent catching, decent short route running. Again, can do it. Again, weakness on the card, does not get discount abilities. For me, this Saquon Barkley, again, gonna be in this A tier. Then we get 93 Najee Harris, and this card has 89 speed at the 93. That's like a really big weakness on the card. 92 acceleration. He is 6'1", and he does have good break tackle, good trucking, good stiff arm, but I feel like the speed, the catching, the short route, like there's nothing that makes up for the speed being this low as well. And for me, Najee Harris, because of that, I'm gonna put him a tier below like Ricky Williams, and then I'm gonna put him in the D tier, and I don't think he's that much better than this 89 Jalen Warren. Then after that, we get back-to-back 0 choke cards. The first one we got is Tony Pollard right here, and Tony Pollard is 6'209", 94 speed, 95 acceleration, and 95 change direction, 92 break tackle, and good catching, good short route running. You don't need like the upgrade token for Swift on this card either. You get this from the flawless runs in the Mutt Miss mode, or you can buy them on the auction block. And this card, again, main reason you would run the card is this bucket right here for everything for 0 AP. Things he can get that are nice. Of course, the running back apprentice for 0, but also human joystick if you have a Howard Master quarterback, or also backfield mismatch as well. I think those 3 abilities right there for 0 are absolutely phenomenal, and they are pretty crazy. For me, Tony Pollard. After that, we get another fullback, and this is a super weird card to rank because he's 6'3", 346, like huge player model, 91 speed on the card, and 90 catching as well. The thing that's tough is he also gets that 0 AP ability like we already covered, and it's like, where do we place Dontari Poe? Honestly, I don't think he's an S tier running back. He's probably the best fullback in the game. Such a weird card. I think he's like a 10 out of 10 on the funness scale, I guess I would say. I'm gonna go ahead and place him in the A tier because of 0 AP abilities. Yeah, I really don't know where to place this card though. He's just like, again, super weird. I don't quite think he's an S tier running back. I think Tony Pollard and Swift are a little bit better with that, and like as an actual true running back, but probably an S tier fullback as well. And right after that, we get 93 overall Bucky Irving, and Bucky Irving is 5'10", 195 with 92 speed, 93 acceleration, and 90 break tackle, and good catching, good short route running. Like every single card we've covered so far, pretty good in the receiving game. For me, this 93 Bucky Irving is going to go ahead and slightly make the B tier for me. Now after that, we go on a huge run of team diamonds. The first one is going to be Warrick Dunn, and this card has base 93 speed, 92 acceleration, 92 agility. He's 5'9", 187, so smaller back, but good break tackle, good catching, good short route running. This card does not have any discounts, and for me, this Warrick Dunn is like right by like Saquon, Jamal Charles, Adrian Peterson, and yeah, I think we have to make a new like tier. Yeah, this is gonna be what we have to do. I think we have to drop everyone down a singular tier. I'm gonna keep Keith Byers, and I'm also gonna keep Tiki Barber in this B tier, and we're gonna go ahead and drop down 93 AP, 93 Jamal Charles, 93 Saquon, and 92 Warrick Dunn like this, because again, I still love the 0 AP tank on Icky Woods. That's why he's here. 0 AP bucket on Dontari Poe. And with that, we also get 95 Warrick Dunn with 95 speed, 94 acceleration. Because again, this card, like from a core rating standpoint, phenomenal, probably S tier from a core rating standpoint, 80 catching, 82 short route running. But the big thing on this card is this bucket right here, 1 AP matchup nightmare, 1 AP spin cycle. And I feel like this card is just, again, kind of tier better than Tiki Barber. So I'm comfortable with him being in the A tier. Still like Swift and I like Tony Pollard more than this card, but core ratings, he is absolutely phenomenal. We also get 92 Emmitt Smith with 92 speed, 89 acceleration. He's 5'9", 210. This time, 91 change direction, 92 break tackle with 80 catching, 83 short route running. And of course, the 92 does not get any discount abilities. I feel like this card is right by like Marcus Allen and them in the B tier. You can debate placement, but I'm placing him in the C tier. I think I said B. My apologies on that. We also get 95 Emmitt Smith with 94 speed, 91 acceleration. Again, great juke, stiff arm, break tackle, catching, short route running. Everything looks great. And on this card, of course, he does get ability discounts. Armbar and Bulldozer aren't crazy, but this card has phenomenal core ratings. Again, for me, he's going to slightly make the A tier because of that. We also get 92 Alfred Morris, and this card has 90 speed, 89 acceleration. He's 5'10", 224. This time, great break tackle, great stiff arm, but honestly, I don't really think this card is great. The 92 Alfred Morris for me is going to be someone that does make the F tier for me. Then after that, we get the 95 that has 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 5'10", 224. The speed and excel really aren't great. The break tackle's high, also really can't catch or run routes. And this time, Alfred Morris, for his discount abilities, gets Bulldozer and goal line back, which I think is slightly valuable. And I think for that reason, he's going to go ahead and like slightly make this C tier for me. I think this card is absolutely not worth this price. I think he's one of the worst team diamonds. We also get 92 Matt Forte, and this card is 6'2", 218, 92 speed, 92 acceleration with great catching and short route running and great break tackle as well. And this card, of course, doesn't get discounts. For me, 92 Matt Forte is going to be pretty comfortably in this C tier yet again. Then we get the 95 Matt Forte, which I thought this was the best running back in the game for a little minute. And again, height didn't change. 94 speed, 94 excel on this card. Catching, short route running got even better. But the biggest thing, or the thing that I loved on this card the most, was the fact that he got running back apprentice for 1. And that is still somewhat valuable, but it's just like, you know, everyone else in the game, or like Tony Pollard and DeAndre Swift get it for 0. This is going to be another card that makes the A tier for me. Now, rounding out the list right here, we get the ranked award Chris Johnson, which this card gets even crazier because of the fact that I think no matter what, even if this card doesn't get a stat increase, 40 out of 40 theme teams right now, you could make this card 99 speed, which is like insane, right? Like that's insane. The juke, catching, short route running, like everything's great on the card, but 99 speed is going to be crazy. I think he may be the first 99 speed card, and this card also does get discounts. It's not the 0 AP, but he can get 1 AP RB apprentice. So again, you with like, say you have a Howard Master quarterback or something, you don't even need it. I think this card is definitely easily in the S tier. And after, I believe, January 9th, when these cards, like their ability bucket like unfreezes or something like that, and they lose the 0 AP, this card is probably comfortably best running back in the game. And now we are here with the team of the week reveals. The first one we got is a 90 overall Kyren Williams, and this card has 90 speed, 92 acceleration with 90 break tackle, a little bit lower catching, but this Kyren Williams, I'm between like either D or F tier for him, and just given the cards we have in the D tier, I am going to place him F. After that though, we also get Zach Charbonnet right here that has 92 speed, 92 acceleration, really high trucking of 97, 92 break tackle as well, and decent catching stats on this card. This card, of course, doesn't get any discount abilities, but Zach Charbonnet, for me, he's gonna be like right on this C tier level. Like I think he right by Bucky Irvin makes a ton of sense. Don't quite think he's on the B tier. I think these guys are a little bit better. And finally, rounding out the video right here, we get Angry Runs Rashad White, and this card has 93 speed, 91 acceleration, good catching of 83, 94 change of direction, good break tackle, good trucking. And for me, Rashad White is going to be someone that goes ahead and slightly makes this B tier. So yeah, boys, this has been my updated thoughts on the running back position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. I could potentially see Terry Poe, by the way, being S tier. Again, this was like super weird card to rank. He does get 0 APs, and man, like maybe deserving of S as well. I just feel like the other cards kind of move a little bit better than him, but I totally understand the justification for him being in the S tier. Of course, he's the best fullback in the game. So yeah, boys, let me know your guys' thoughts though. And if you guys did enjoy this YouTube video, you enjoy content like this, want to stay updated with everything that's the best here in Madden 25, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to go and see me use some of these cards live on stream, I've been streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. To watch on YouTube, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.